Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as promised, I have another review for you guys, and it is something that I actually just found out a couple of days ago. It is the newest line from SHEA Moisture. So yeah, I'm super excited to be reviewing this for you guys because I love doing reviews. So first and foremost, I was unable to obtain every single item from the hairline. I was able to get everything but the mask, which if you guys are not new here, you know I go hard for a good mask. That's my thing. Yeah, I'll push a small child down for a good mask, right? So if the child is bad, like I'll think about it, but I won't act on it. I don't know, we gotta see what type of day I'm having. I can't really be responsible for myself at all times. Not even 30 yet, right? Can still make mistakes. All right, so anyways, let me just let you know what I do have to review for you guys today. Then we'll go into the demo parts and then come back for the wrap up. Oh, are y'all getting tired of that yet? Because I'm not. Oh, anyways, first up we have the shampoo. We then have the conditioner. We also have the hydrating Buildup blaster. I don't know why I'm thinking I can hold all this in my hand. We have the purifying and hydrating in shower styler, and we have the, oh girl, you are not camera ready. Hold on. We go. She's cute now. We have the purifying and hydrating exfoliating mud mask. So now that y'all got the lineup, you got to start in 5. Let's go ahead and jump into the demo. Okay, so this is my hair right after shampooing and conditioning with both shampoos and then the light conditioner, but I'll explain that later. So obviously I'm not in the shower, but for all intents and purposes, we're gonna pretend like I am. The spray bottle is going to serve to saturate my hair so that it's more dripping wet-esque due to the shower. Yeah? Okay, this is me applying the in-shower styler. Obviously, I'm not in the shower, but this is me applying the product. It has amazing slip, like I'm talking like 9.5 out of 10 slip. My tangles are melting like butter. Now it says to lightly rinse your hair, which I'm kind of feeling funny about because I just put all this in my hair. Why am I gonna lightly rinse it? But for all intents and purposes, we're going to just wet the hair a little bit more, and then it says to scrunch or squeeze out, then scrunch your hair. So we just gonna do what the folks tell us. Right, so here's a part when we squeeze out excess product, which is making me sad. I don't wanna, you guys, like I really just wanna put it back in my hair. I just put it back in. I don't wanna take it out. Why am I taking it out? You know what? We're gonna do a test. This side is gonna be scrunched out, this side isn't. So, or squeezed out. So I'm just gonna put all the extra from this side of the hair and the other side. We're gonna see if we get varying results. Oh, and by the way, the instructions say you should still have product left in your hair. Obviously, it was a light rinse. So ours was a super light rinse because I'm not hopping back in that shower. And I'm also not about to rinse all this product down the drain that I just paid for. Okay, it says scrunch, but the way my curl pattern is set up, I don't really need to do that, so I'm not. So yeah, we're just gonna air dry and I'll be back. It didn't work out the way I thought it would.
6.5 hours later.
All right, so first things first, you guys know how I like to do it. I like to start off with the products in the order that I would use them. So obviously that's going to be the purifying and hydrating. I'm not gonna keep saying purifying and hydrating. All of them say that. That would be the shampoo. And of course it says to cleanse and balance oily roots and dry ends. Now, factually, I'm going to need to talk about another item simultaneously because I did half of my head with the shampoo and half of my head with the exfoliating mud mask to see what the difference was. I did the left half with the shampoo, right side with the exfoliating hair mud. Why did I say mud mask? It's called a hair mud, not a mask, hair mud. All right, it's cleanser. It's cleanser. Originally I thought it was mask, but it's cleanser. We good? We cool. As far as cleansing goes, on both of them, I will say that my hair was definitely clean. I did notice with the shampoo, my hair got, I don't want to say cleaner, but just it felt a bit cleaner. And by that I mean, it wasn't squeaky clean by any stretch of the imagination, which I'm not typically a fan of unless I am clarifying, but it felt very clean. It felt cleansed for sure. How many times I'm gonna say clean or cleanse? Love a good alliteration, hard K sounds, clean, cleansed, Chloe, clear, cholera. I don't know. Why are we talking about cholera? Why are we talking about diseases? I didn't bring it up, you guys did. Who brought up cholera? Yeah. So anyway, when I first used this, I noticed that it had an amazing lather, and not like a super bubbly lather like sudsy, but a very thick, like cream like lather almost. I mean, obviously there was suds in it, but have you guys ever seen like when I say bubbly, I think of like not like a bubble bath lather where, you know, some shampoos just bubble up to be super huge and, you know, it's not necessarily thick, it's just a lot of lather. No, this was extremely thick. It felt almost like a cream. The lather just, I mean, I put a little bit of shampoo, maybe a quarter size amount. I rubbed it into my roots and it just, and it wasn't even like it, you know, became this big lather. I just could feel the shampoo thickening up and really distributing well through my hair. Now, for all intents and purposes, I feel like I've said that like 3 times in this video because I feel like I also said it during the demo process, but whatever. For all intents and purposes, I wanted to see how this was as a scalp cleanser. So I made sure to concentrate it on my scalp. I mean, I distribute it through my hair as well, but that's kind of how I always do shampoos. I will put it to my scalp and just kind of let the water distribute it through, or if I'm like, you know, trying to finger detangle it, distribute it, girl, calm down, distribute it through. So what I did notice was this has a really good slip when you are putting it through your hair. I wouldn't say go in and detangle with this, but I'm saying you definitely could if you so choose, right? Like I said, the slip was really good, and that's not something that I will like dot points off of a shampoo if the slip isn't good, because that's not what its intended use is, but you know, give it a little extra if the slip is good. So kudos on that. Now, when it comes to this bad boy right here, let me show you the texture. All right, so first of all, it's a very, can you hear a shoe? Yes. It's extremely thick. It feels like honey and sand was mixed together. And yeah, like honey, sand, and I don't know, molasses perhaps, because it's even like a bit thicker than honey. You know what it reminds me of? Sorry. If you guys have ever purchased raw honey, like the kind that comes in like the jar where it's not like if you turn it upside down, like no honey's gonna come out, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Whole Foods has it, I always buy it, like the little 365 brand. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, I feel like, are we good on the texture? Have I described it enough? So it is granulated, obviously, hence it being a scrub, but I've never used anything like this on my scalp. So when I first put it on, I was a little bit like, are you ripping my hair out? Because it is, for me, a foreign feeling to have something abrasive like that on my scalp. But the oddest thing happened when I applied it to my scalp. It started to lather. Now, definitely not as much as the shampoo, but it, you know, it had a decent lather. So I definitely felt like my scalp was getting a nice exfoliation. I felt like it was getting rid of any additional like debris and buildup and things like that. So I definitely feel like it did what it said it was going to do. However, I'm trying to think, like, it wasn't like so much of a game changer. Like, and I had buildup when I originally used this product. I made sure I had, you know, like all types of gel flakes and butters and creams, all types of stuff was on my scalp. But I didn't feel like it cleansed my scalp more so than the shampoo did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did like this product, but I don't know if I can say it's a game changer. If I'm feeling like, you know, a little bit bad and bougie, I want to do a little bit of extra, a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Just, you know, just a little bit of light, maybe put on a detox mask, light some candles in the bathroom, you know, have a little bit of aromatherapy going on where I drop a couple of fragrances in the shower, a little bit of peppermint, a little bit of eucalyptus, hint of rosemary, let the steam come up, throw on an audiobook, maybe some relaxed melody sounds in the Bluetooth that's in the shower, you know, whatever. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just telling you, you know, can lead you to water. If I want to do that and I'm being extra, I'm definitely grabbing this because it felt like a treat. Like, it felt like something that you would get at a spa. It felt a little bit more extra. It felt like that step that you don't need to take, but you're glad that you did, right? So that's where we are with this. As far as it doing exactly what it said it was gonna do, oh, I forgot to tell you what the shampoo said. The shampoo said it was gonna clean without stripping, right? I think I might have made that up. Let me go check. Oh my God, it says it exactly. Anyways, it says cleanses and lifts oils and excess product buildup without overly stripping away helpful oils. I agree with that. Back to this one. I know we're jumping around. Bear with me. Thank you so much. This says it's moisturizing exfoliating mud is the ultimate treatment to renew excess buildup and rebalance an oily scalp. Sugar, a natural exfoliant, combines with green coconut and activated charcoal. In this deeply hydrating formula, you invigorate the scalp, lifting impurities to leave hair healthy and balanced. Made with white tea, the special formula nourishes the scalp. It just says gently massage in the scalp, rinse thoroughly, follow with a conditioning treatment. And I did just that. But as far as, like I said, this being an absolute game changer, for me, it wasn't. But yeah, I was here for it. I definitely will repurchase again, just for the fact that I like to be a little bit extra when no one's asking, right? Like, this is the hero no one needed, but I'm okay with it. So all in all, I would say that when I rinsed my hair out on both sides, I noticed that my hair still felt extremely moisturized. I noticed that my scalp felt very clean, but very soft. And I felt like how can I describe this? It felt like the hair in my scalp hadn't been disturbed. So basically what I mean is, if you've ever used like a shampoo before that's more of like a clarifying shampoo, or that's, you know, a little bit more aggressive when it comes to cleaning, you'll notice that your hair at your scalp sometimes can feel like a little puffy because you've done a lot. You've kind of disturbed your curl pattern, or well, for me at least. With this, my hair was so like flat to my scalp. Even when I rinsed it out, it felt as though it was clumping the curls together instead of separating them. You know what I mean? So yeah, moving right along. Alrighty, so the green coconut, I'm not about to read that. I just said I wasn't gonna do that. So this is the light conditioner. It says soften and moisturize, and its instructions are to apply to queen my dishes, please. Do you guys remember that commercial from AT&T when the little boy was telling the joke? He's like, knock knock, who's there? Queen who? Queen my dishes, please. And the girl's like, I don't get it. He's like, it's supposed to be funny, like I made a funny, or not. So apply to clean wet hair and gently massage from mid shaft to ends. Rinse thoroughly and a repeat. It says this rinse out conditioning cream works to prime and protect hair against future buildup. The green coconut blends with activated charcoal to boost revitalizing moisture back into newly cleansed hair, uniquely formulated for oily roots and dry ends. All right, so this right here, I don't know if you guys can see, or can you guys? I don't know if we can Can we get it? It has little like beads in it, which I thought it odd that it didn't mention anything about the beads in the instructions at all. So if you wanted to apply this to your scalp, you feel the beads for sure. I don't know if they're aiding in any type of exfoliation, but they're there. I felt like some of them might have broken down with the water, but then some of them didn't. But I mean, it's still all rinsed out, you know, nice and fine. And I forgot to mention that with the mud mask too. All of the sugar was going to be left in my hair and scalp, but it was not. Same thing with this one. All these little abrasive beads, I'm not exactly sure what they are. They rinsed out just fine. This had a really good slip. I would give it about an 8 out of 10, but as far as it conditioning my hair and like seeing if my hair felt moisturized, I mean, it was okay. I've used conditioners that were way better. I wasn't really checking for this. Like, it was okay. I love the smell of it. And I purposely sat with this kind of in my hair for a while just to see how it would work as a conditioner, you know, if you skip the deep conditioning step, being that I didn't have that deep conditioner, you know, the mask, I should say. I wanted to see how this would work, but I'm not taking too many points away from it for that because that's not what it claims to do. I mean, it says light conditioner, but it's light. So, I mean, she was okay. Not bad. I'm not going to say like, oh, I didn't like this at all. It was just okay, but it did exactly what it said it was going to do, and it's definitely light. So if you are not a light conditioner type gal, I don't know. Maybe try it and tell me what you think. All right. Next up is what I probably should have reviewed first because I actually used it first, but you know, anyways, my bad. This is the Buildup Blaster, and this you are supposed to apply to your roots. You can go in and then kind of massage. This is actually kind of like an alternative to a dry shampoo. First thing I noticed was I did see that it got rid of some of the buildup on my scalp, but I didn't like, I can't say my scalp necessarily felt cleaner. It definitely looked way better, but I don't know if it felt cleaner. But I also didn't feel any type of additional products added to my hair like I would with a dry shampoo, because sometimes with dry shampoo, if it's a little heavy or you know, go a little bit too ham all up in there, you'll feel like your hair is even ickier than when you started. So with this, I definitely did not notice that. It's definitely a product you have to shake. If you look, you can see it's super dark at the bottom. That is all of the activated charcoal. So you just shake it on up, then it gets infused into the liquid, and like I said, you just go at your scalp, and the instructions say shake to activate, section wet or dry hair, and use tip for targeted application to the scalp, massage in, no rinse needed, style as usual. You can use weekly or as needed to eliminate buildup. It says on thinner hair textures, apply first to a cotton ball. My hair is not thin, it is fine, and I know I've mentioned this before, but just in case you're new here, when I say I have fine hair, I mean the actual strand of my hair, the diameter of it is small. So I have a very fine strand, so that means it's easily weighted down by water. Like if I were to go stand up under my shower head, my hair is almost completely straight when it gets wet because my hair is so fine and the water weighs it down. It's very heavy, stretches a lot, right? That is in comparison to coarse hair, which is thicker, right? So if I say fine versus coarse, I'm talking about like the diameter. If I say thick versus thin, I'm talking about like the actual hair density. So how many strands of hair you have on your head. Okay, we cool? We got it. Coming back to this. I liked her. I definitely am here for her as an alternative to dry shampoo, especially for the curly girls, because putting dry shampoo on curly hair is not going to be cute. It is so difficult to get that to be rubbed in, because with dry shampoo, it's best to brush it through. And if your hair is curly, what brush are you putting through it? Because one isn't going through mine when there's curls in it. So I definitely like this as an alternative. It's one of those products that I wouldn't really reach for too often. I feel like it's not a necessity, but it's cute to have, but I just didn't need her. But if you find that you have oily hair that, you know, after day 2, you're noticing that your hair is super oily, and especially if you have oily fine hair that might be thinner, you know, this might be a look for you. I'm not sure. Like I said, that is not my particular hair type. As far as thinness, I kind of have medium density hair, medium density fine hair, but I could see how this will work. But I just wasn't like super impressed with her. Like, she was okay, but it wasn't something that I need to add to, you know, my everyday ish, right? Yeah. All right, so last but not least is the, I was about to say purifying and hydrating again. This is the in shower styler. I didn't like this. I was irritated with this. I felt like it was cool. It wasn't like bad, but it just wasn't special. Like, this was the thing I was the most annoyed with when I used it. It says the in shower styler infuses essential nutrients for the perfect wash and go. Green coconut and activated charcoal blend in this unique formula to balance oily roots, moisturizing strands for soft, luscious, and refined air dry styles. I will say my hair was ridiculously soft when this air dried. Like, stupid soft, like softer than I've had it feel in a while. But as far as using this by itself, I'm not here for it. Like, I need some type of just, and this is my personal opinion, I like hold on type of my styles. So if I were to wear this and then go outside in this Georgia heat and humidity, be like, did you even try and do your hair today? Because it just would look like, you know, day 5 hair, and I just kind of rolled out of bed and just, you know, went with the punches. Like, it's not gonna look a hot mess, but it's just not gonna look like I just did my hair. And I had the feeling that that was gonna happen. And I also wasn't here for washing it out. The instructions tell you to, while in the shower, apply generously after your usual shampoo and conditioning, yada, yada, yada. Make sure to coat strands, roots to ends, lightly rinse. This is after you apply it. You should feel product left in your hair, squeeze out excess water, scrunch and air dry for your simple wash and go style. It was just okay. Like, this was nothing, like, I wasn't here for this, you know, but that's just my opinion on that. So I don't really have much to say about it, except I wasn't here for it. Did you guys get that message? I think I left it already. Yes. So moving right along to the end of the video. Damn, I've been recording for a minute. I can talk. So yeah, that is the rundown of that. Now, as soon as I get my hands on the mask, I will definitely film a review for you guys. I searched 3 Ultas and nobody had them. I have an inclination that Shea Moisture may possibly be sending me the mask. But if I get my hands on it before then, you know, I'm gonna pick it up and buy it. So just, you know, an overall rundown. In conclusion, therefore, consequently, in cessation, in closing, in summation, if you are a college or high school student and you need another closing for your conclusion, rewind about 5-10 seconds. You're welcome. So all in all, items that I absolutely loved. There wasn't one that I was totally like obsessed with from this line, but my favorite from the line was the hair mud, and that's just because I've never tried anything like it before. Like I said, I felt super luxurious. As far as the shampoo and conditioner, they were good. I really liked how moisturizing the shampoo, well, I can't even say moisturizing, I really like how hydrated my hair felt after I rinsed out the shampoo. So I'm really here for that. If you're looking for one that's not going to strip your hair, I really think you should pick that up. I think it's a good look for you if you like to wash often but you're not really here for co-washing, but you also don't want your hair to feel like straw because you're over cleansing it. I think this will be great. This gets your hair nice, clean, feels great. I enjoyed using this, right? The conditioner, no, she was all right. And this, this right here, I like her. She has a purpose. She has a use. I just don't see her being utilized in my home every day, but she definitely has a use. I like her, and I've never used anything like her before. So as far as ingenuity and being unique, I like you. I'm here for you. But yeah, that is it. I hope, don't disrespect me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Why have I been recording so long? What did I even talk about? Like, girl. if you so choose, right? It reminds me of, y'all remember on Bring It On when she was like, your mission, should you choose to accept, is to drop the spirit stick in front of the entire camp. And it was like, do you want to go, Mo? I've seen that movie a lot. So anyway, all I want to do is have a little fun before I die. There's a man next to me out of nowhere. Why do you make so much noise? This is why I need my Starbucks cup. This is why. You guys like my new background? It's a blanket. Hello. Hello.